Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am Sarah and this is Sarah's Rhythm. Well, today I am going to be discussing 5 albums, pop and R&B, that are underrated this year that you should probably check out, that I feel that you should check out. You'll probably like if you just sit with them, if you listen to them, sit with them and let them grow on you, because these albums have sort of either been written off or they haven't gotten a lot of attention, and they should get more attention, obviously, because they're good. They're good. They might not be the best this year, but they're still good, and they deserve to be recognized. The first is Usher's Coming Home. Now, Usher's album Coming Home, it's his first album in a while. The last time we heard from Usher was in 2018 with that little mixtape that he had. But he's back with Coming Home. And this album is really good. It's a different sound for Usher. It's a younger sound for Usher. But it's still good. It's still good. It has a lot of bops on it. And I think people wrote this album off because obviously, I guess they feel that the sound is too young for Usher, and maybe it sounds more like Chris Brown or whatever, but I don't think it sounds like Chris Brown. I think it sounds more like Usher than Chris Brown. But it's just not the classic Usher sound. And that's okay. You know, when artists experiment, they always say that they want artists to experiment, but then when artists experiment, you don't like it. You don't like it. It's not that it's bad, it's just different. And although the first part of the album had great songs like Good Good, A-Town Girl, Cold Blooded, Risk It All, but the second part of the album is the best part. Especially with Big on the Side, I Am the Party is a banger. Please You, Luckiest Man, Margiela, Room in a Room. I love Room in a Room. But, and Standing Next to You with Jungkook. But Usher's Coming Home is definitely an underrated bop. It's an underrated bop. And I think people write it off because Usher is a legacy act. And I guess people feel that he's old school now. They feel that he's old news. But Usher still makes great music. It's not bad. It's just different. And I guess people are used to him doing a certain thing. And for the people that are saying that he was supposed to do Confessions Part 2, I don't see where that's happening. So, you know, like he never committed to doing so. But Usher's Coming Home, check it out. You have to check that one out. Now, I know a lot of people have beef with Justin Timberlake, but his new album, Everything I Thought It Was, had some good moments on it. And I think that people should give it another chance. Now, it was sort of written off when it came out. I think it came out back in March, like March 15th. And I think people were sort of down on it because they thought that it was a repeat of Future Sex Love Sounds and the 2020 Experience. But hey, I'm going to tell you firsthand, it's not as good as neither one of those projects, but it still has great music on it. It still has the disco danciness that the 2020 Experience had. And if you like the 2020 Experience, you're going to like this. It has a lot of disco songs. But some of the standout tracks Effing Up the Disco, No Angels, Technicolor, Drown, Liar, Infinity Sex. Infinity Sex is really good. What Lovers Do, that one's a really good one. But I think this one is for the club. It's a club album. It's an after 5 album. It's not a vibe in your room album. It's a club banger. It's a club banger. But I like where he includes the movements and the thing where he switches up the vibe. He's been doing that since Future Sex Love Sounds. And I like when JT does that. I like when JT does that. But it's definitely better than Man of the Woods. He's not a great artist, but he's not a fantastic artist, but he does make good music. He does make good music. And he tried to switch up his sound with Man of the Woods, but it just did not work out. And I guess, I don't know if he had the wrong producers or he had the wrong ideas, but it just didn't work out. But he should definitely experiment more with different things. But when he does do this type of sound, it sounds good. But this one deserves another chance. Justin Timberlake's Everything, I thought it was. Now with Jennifer Lopez, J-Lo, Jenny from the Block, she suffers from the same thing that Justin Timberlake suffers. A bad past that people can't get over. But at least the music is good. But This Is Me Now definitely has some bops on it. It was supposed to be like her grown up album or her album where she's saying that, oh, I was this way then, but this is me now. This is how things have changed now. And she has the new husband. Well, Ben Affleck is not new. We all know that Ben Affleck is not new to the story, but she has the new husband. She has all the changes that she has gone through since she did the first album, because this is the sequel to This Is Me from 2005. But she's had all the changes that she has gone through since This Is Me. And she's just trying to say, this is me now. But I love how the music gives a tribute to that time. It gives a tribute to the 2000s J-Lo vibe. And I noticed it when I first heard it, that this sounds like J-Lo's old music. It doesn't sound like the EDM thing that she tried to get into. It sounds like the old J-Lo when she had like that hip hop R&B swag mixed in with the pop. It's like it sounds like that. And I wonder why people didn't really take the time to appreciate it. I guess because it's J-Lo and people don't really like her. But regardless of the fact that she has these moments in her personal life that are just so messed up, the music is good. But she's one of those legacy acts, and you're gonna notice that there's a lot of legacy acts on this list. You guys tend to write them off because you're tired of them, or you want them to make way for new artists, which is understandable, but if they're still making a good vibe, then you can't deny it. But the standout tracks on this one are This Is Me Now, Mad in Love, Can't Get Enough, but the remix of Can't Get Enough with Blotto is way better than the original Can't Get Enough. Not Going Anywhere, Rebound, Dear Ben Part 2 is good, even though it might be a little bit corny or cheesy to some people because she's talking about Ben, but I like the production of it. Hummingbird, Hearts and Flowers. Hearts and Flowers is so good. It's supposed to be Jenny from the Block Part 2, but Um, it's not as iconic as Jenny from the Block, but that one is a banger though. This time around, I guess I'll throw in Midnight Trip to Vegas. That one's pretty decent. But hey, if you have not checked out This Is Me Now, what are you doing? You need to check it out. Go ahead and do it. Now, Bryson Tiller is such a once in a blue moon artist. We hardly ever get anything from Bryson Tiller. But when he does, he gives like hit and miss energy. It's like, I have not always liked Bryson Tiller's music like that, but this album is a little bit different. His self-titled album this year had some bops, surprisingly, because I always thought that his music in the past was boring. He doesn't really make that much noise. But I liked this one. The standout tracks are Attention, Stay Gold, Persuasion with Victoria Monet. Now that one was a really good one. Victoria Monet's performance was really good. Ciao, which is making a lot of noise on TikTok. Now that one is blowing up on TikTok with the little dance challenges and stuff, and with Jacquees and all that. But Ciao is pretty good. I think Prize is a banger. That's actually my favorite song on the album. I just love the classic production that gives. It's so classic, so classy. And Calypso, which was one of the singles, that one was good too. That one was the one that made me want to listen to the album. Calypso, I love the production. I love the futuristic production on Calypso. But it seems like with this album, he has improved on his production level and sort of keeping your attention. And Calypso, Outside, and Whatever She Wants too. Those are all really good and really good production-wise. But this one to me is Bryson Tiller's best album. It is to me. So I don't know about you, but it is to me. Camila Cabello's XOXO was quite controversial, and that's why it was written off, because they feel that she's trying, her rebrand is not authentic, and she's trying to copy someone else. It's like they feel that she's trying to copy Charlie XCX, which is not really the case. I think I Love It is the only one that really sounds like Charlie XCX. But even at that case, I Love It was pretty good, and I love the music video. The music video was great. I like the choreography and the production and everything. I think it's a cute song. I don't think it was meant to really be a serious song. It's meant to be cute and fun. That's what pop music is. Chanel number 5 is okay. I'm not really crazy about the auto-tune on it, but the album is supposed to give like a hip-hop and urban vibe to it. That's what she was going for, so I sort of understand why she would want it on there. But that one's okay. It's not my favorite on the album, but it's fine. Other standouts are Pink XOXO, He Knows with Lil Nas X, which was also a great single. I love the music video. Dade County Dreamin' with the City Girls. Well, formerly the City Girls. So, JT and Young Miami, but I still call them the City Girls. But that one was good. That one was a surprise, a pleasant surprise on the album. And I love the performance that she did of it on, I think it was Rockin' Rio, where she did the twerking. And I just thought, you better get down. You better get down. But I like that one. I think some of these songs, if they were done by any other pop girl, they would be more well received. they would be way more well received. But because it's Camila Cabello, people have this problem with it. But I'm not going to even get into what that is. I already talked about it on TikTok. So go to TikTok. Go to my TikTok to see my in-depth feelings about why I feel that this album is being ripped off. But also Uptown with Drake. Hot Uptown with Drake, it sounds like Drake's Views. It sort of brings you back to Drake's Views album when he did that type of thing where he did like the Jamaican island type thing, but it was good. It was good either way. It was good either way. But that's my favorite song, and I love the production. It gives like baddie vibes. Dream Girls, I love the Dream sample on it. And I love the other part. This is Kiki, this is Nene. I think that's cute. And then Pretty When I Cry. Pretty When I Cry. I just love the edginess that Pretty When I Cry brings with the production. It's like, it makes you think of, being outside in the sun on the beach. but you have your designer sunglasses on. It's sort of like that. The people always say that they want artists to do a rebrand. They always say that. But then when they do a rebrand, you don't accept it. You don't like it. So hey, I'm not going to take that seriously. Thank you so much for watching today. I am Sarah, and this is Sarah's Rhythm. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe. But as always, have a great day.